Alright guys, it's about 1 a.m. in the morning. Minecraft is tweaking out. I don't have my usual skin. I have no clue why this is. I'm on an alt account as well, so don't just ignore my IGN, right? I decided to release my kelp farm. This thing makes about 800 million every single day if you power it correctly. And I'm just gonna show you some tweaks you need to make to it if you use the schematic. The schematic's in my Discord, so if you decide to build this, then download the schematic there, build this exact thing, and then do the steps I will show you now. So you have to place these hopper chests, boats, or whatever, right? So you have a glass block under them. You need to look in the middle of the glass block and place them. Then turn on hitboxes and make sure that the hitbox of the chest boat is on every single hopper, right? So it's on this hopper, right? You can see it on this one, and on this one. These 4 are the important ones for this one, and for the other one it has to be 6. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. As you can see, the hitbox is, well, I just moved it, but it's still there. As you can see, the hitbox is still, yeah, well, if I destroy the hopper, obviously it's not on there, my bad. Yeah, let me explain to you this farm, right? This is pretty much the fastest kelp farm possible on DONUTSMP, like, possible. There's nothing that's faster, because it can't be. Anyways, as you can see, this, I don't know if you are a redstone or not, but this is a 1 game tick creator. So basically, redstone runs every 2 game ticks. That's a redstone tick, right? So what this makes is that the redstone runs in the middle of it. So let's say every 2 game ticks something happens, but this makes it so every 1 game tick something happens. So the farm is basically 2 times as efficient as it would be in other designs, as like, I don't know what designs are out. Yeah, some designs are out. Everything I've seen so far doesn't use this. This is probably the first design using this, and probably the fastest, and that won't be any faster. So this is definitely the fastest design. Let's just see if anyone ties it, I guess. Yeah, if you guys want to use this, link and schematic are in my Discord. So yeah, let me explain to you real quick this part over here. So what you want to do, where, yeah, there. Hi. You drop blaze rod shulkers here and bone block shulkers right there. So you need an extra shulker loader, right? You need to make that on a different spot. This is just to save hoppers, because a huge shulker loader takes a lot of hoppers, and there's a hopper limit. So yeah, we're saving hoppers so we can make more money, basically, right? This is where you turn the farm on and off. This is what you press after dropping the bones. Yeah, basically that is pretty much it. Yeah, see you on my Discord, I guess. I will upload the schematic there in about 10 hours from the upload. So if it's not there already, then just be patient a little bit. But yeah, it will be there, so just be patient a little bit, I guess. Alright, so what happens here is the shulker unloader, right? If it gets wait, let me simulate this real quick. You have shulkers full of bone blocks, right? Let me make one real quick. There we go. So we have a shulker full of bone blocks, and when you press the button over there after dropping, this will, let me show you. So, whoops, you drop the bone shulkers in here, right here, and then if you go over here and press the button, what this will do is it activates this torch real quick and turns it off, and then this places a full shulker, which we just put in, and then bone blocks go through here. I did not enable 12 times hopper speed. I gotta do that in a second. And then it goes into the chest boat. I don't think I can't reach it without going into it, my bad. But bro, my PC is tweaking, holy. Yeah, so basically it goes in there, and then on Donut it'll be like 12 times faster. It goes in this one right now. What this will do, it goes over there, in the minecart, in the crafter actually. Why is that kelp in there? Anyways, yeah, it goes into the crafter, which is missing a redstone apparently. Anyways, what this does is it crafts bone meal, which distributes over here into the droppers. Let me show you right here. Oh, it's, yeah, the farm isn't on, so it's not crafting. but it goes into the droppers and then dispensers. This is 9, because one bone block crafts 9 bone meal, so it fills 9 at the time, because it crafts every time the farm works one time, right? And then what this does is it sends a signal up to the piston, but before that, look, this is 1 tick. This is I'm talking game ticks real quick, so it's easier to understand. This is 2 ticks, because 2 game ticks, right? This is 2 game ticks, this is 2 game ticks, this is 1 game tick. So how this works is, this goes through there, because this is an observer, you can actually combine redstone through there, so this is 0 ticks, right? Basically 1 tick, but I'm not gonna go into that. This takes 2 ticks, and this takes 2 ticks. So this activates 1 tick, like 1 game tick before the piston. So it bone meals, let me show you, let me turn the farm on. I might want to slow down the game. Oops. Tick rate 5. Let me place it. So it bone meals, wait. It bone meals and then it gets destroyed. Look, bone meal, destroy. Bone meal, destroy. Instantly. Like, it's basically tick optimized if you look over there, right? Because this takes another 2 ticks. This is basically that, and then there's another tick. So it's basically exactly game tick optimized. It cannot be faster. This isn't working because there's no bone meal in there, if you ask yourself that question. Oh, it didn't destroy anything, nice. Yeah, and then basically this piston pushes the kelp against the fence gate through here, up there, into here, and then it distributes into the hoppers, which then lead to these hoppers. Minecarts pick them up, put them into smokers, right? Then these minecarts put your blaze rods you put in from over here, from the unloaders, right? You put blaze rods here. They distribute them over there. Then these crafters craft the dread kelp blocks, and I actually forgot to connect them. I'm gonna do that in a second. So the crafters craft the kelp blocks, and they go into the storage, and you make heaps of money, right? So yeah, I guess this is pretty much the farm. I don't think I need to explain anything more. If you're seeing this kelp, this is just because there's no more bone meal. If the bone meal is fully filled, this kelp won't happen, like the kelp at the top. This will not happen if the bone meal is filled. You can see over there at the first module, it's it's out of bone meal too. Yeah, unlucky, but usually the top kelp isn't there. This like kelp line around, it's not there. If you, what is my PC doing? It's not there. That's just because it's no more bone meal. Usually the items drop, and then this stacks downwards, right? So everything works fine. You just gotta wait a little bit, right? That's just kelp in here because the minecarts pick them up a little bit. So you gotta make sure that the bones are actually filled in, right? It picks it up. Yeah, you gotta make sure that the bones are actually filled in before you turn the farm on, because anyways the kelp will just block the crafters, and if you have bone blocks in the farm, then yeah, it'll have bone blocks in the minecart, so it can't pick up anything else, right? Makes sense, makes sense. Yeah. This is pretty much it. Yeah. So exactly, join my Discord for the schematic. And huge giveaways. Actually, we have tons of giveaways. You know, quick drops, everything daily. So yeah, have a great day. Make some money with this, I guess.